What it do, YouTube? Welcome to another vlog. Hope y'all having a good morning so far, because where I'm at, it is currently morning. I'm in a long line trying to get in to go get a trailer washout. Now, if we're going to be honest about something, I probably should have just blown the trailer out because I do have a leaf blower. But I decided let me be a good boy today and go get a trailer washout just in case the customer wants to complain, talking about some, oh, yeah, that trailer is not clean. Hopefully this line moves as fast as possible. I wish I went to the other side because the other side is moving way quicker than the lane I am. Once I get this one out the way, go pick up this load. It's been ready since yesterday. Look, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I'm not lazy. I'm not always late. It's just a series of unfortunate events. I literally, whenever I picked up the camera to start vlogging, I'm literally like, I've just been nothing but late, having appointments rescheduled and stuff. This part I'm going to, I don't know what time they're going to take me. I'm trying to see if I show up today, they'll take me today. If not, I'll probably end up having to find somewhere to park. Yo, we finally made it to the customer. It took a while. I thought I was about to be crashing out because usually whenever you're checking in at this place, they need you to have like a specific type of number. And if you don't have it, they won't let you check in. I had to do some shenanigans. Got that situated, checked in. Yeah, and as I was checking into the office, some guy over there was complaining about the load that he has. The lady is telling him the load is scheduled for 7 p.m. But he's like, oh, the broker told me the load is scheduled for a different time. I was like, oh yeah, but on our system, it shows you're scheduled for this time. Bro, I know this thing is not all the way to the ground. And the lady is like, yeah, I understand, but there's not really much we can do. I was like, the reason I'm asking was that the load that he's delivering in Kansas, apparently he said he's going to Kansas City, and if he gets loaded up at 7, he's going to be late for that delivery. So in my head, I'm like, the broker screwed him up. There's not really much she can do. Now this thing just got to a certain point and it stopped rolling down. And this is the problem that I have with the old trailers. I've been out on the road so long, they haven't greased this joints because they usually have a sticker here that says after 5 years of use, every 90 days or ever so often, put some grease on the crank handle and the landing gear. I guess this trailer has not seen the yard in like a million years, so that's why. Oh, it actually dropped. Here's the funny thing. I can see it already laying on the dam. I can see there's no gap in between. Looks can be deceiving. Ugh. See, this is why I kind of like the newer trailers. Everything's greased up. Everything's functioning properly. The old trailers, it's a hit or miss. Yeah, I think that should be enough. Dog test. All right, we good? I put this load at minus 20 degrees. And here's the part where I find it crazy. Minus 20 degrees continuous? Seriously? If you're wanting your load to run on continuous run, you better be ready to put some continuous fuel inside the trailer. Function parameter error. Oh, Lord. Then I'm leaking. Bro, it's a new trailer and I'm already leaking air. Now, you see how easy this is? I can literally one-hand it. See? Light work. Literally do it one hand. This right here is nonsense. Like, ain't no way. Well, that was hectic. Found myself in a situation where I pick up the loaded trailer, but the seal was already broken off. I go report it to the people inside the office. They start talking about did you break the seal? I'm like, why do I have any business breaking a seal for? Why am I even being reflective inside the truck? Let's start with that. Let's see, if my fleet manager isn't, if this man is in the office, yeah, I'm doing everything with him. I like how I'm just sitting here looking clueless. This is the one I ran at -10. Backdoor seal is ready. Thank you. Why did it take him forever to answer the phone, bro? Like, it literally, I could have been out of here. Now, I'm already in a situation where my 14 is about to start eating my 11. I'll tap in once we get some movement going. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all as always. If you like this content, you already know what to do. Hit a like, do a sub. Welcome to Walcott, Iowa. This is literally where I've decided I'm going to be parking for the rest of the day because the way that wind has been beating my is no joke. I always thought like whenever your truck is heavy and stuff, you should be able to not feel anything when it comes to the wind. But when I tell you, I damn near almost twisted my wrist just trying to keep the truck straight on the highway. It's not fun. It is not fun whatsoever. Need to get fuel first because my tanks are literally about to be on. Like, it's that bad. And I was actually risking it because looking at where they put my fuel stop versus how much fuel I had in the tanks, I was contemplating if I was even gonna make it. So, but I was able to make it with less than 1/8 of a tank left. So now I gotta wait for this guy in front of me to fuel up because this spot I'm at, this pilot, they decided they want to do construction right now. So it's just a case of they have 10 pumps but only 5 are working at the moment. Once I get my fuel, I'll turn this back on when I get over to the other side. That's where the Iowa 80 is at. That's where I'm gonna go park it up. Because right here, yeah, I don't want to do nothing over here. But I'll tap in with y'all once I get to the other side of the country. I would fill up my tanks, but with the way fuel prices are right now and not knowing where my next load is going to, yeah, 100 is what I'm aiming for. Once I get to 100, I'm good. Finally made it to a parking spot. Decided to park back to back with another prime guy. I don't know who they are. That's basically the day done for me. Yeah, that wind was making it a problem even for me to walk outside. Like, I could barely walk for shit. If we're talking about walking to save your life, I could not do it. Like, that's how strong the wind is. I weigh a measly 160 pounds. I could barely walk. So I just said, you know what? If I can barely walk in the wind, what makes me think I'm gonna make it all the way through Iowa in this wind? But I checked the weather and it's supposed to die down around 1 or 2 in the morning. So I'll probably just call it a night now and then leave out at like 2 or 3 in the morning. After reading the reviews of the place, it's not a bad place. Like, they'll get you in and out quick. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do that. I'll just go ahead, start driving at like maybe 3 in the morning because I'm 3 hours away. So I'll just drive at 3 in the morning, get there at 6. Appointment is for 10 a.m. So I ain't tripping. I told my fleet manager I was going to try and make the delivery today, but that was a lie. After seeing what the wind did to me, yeah, I'm sorry, bro, but you gonna have to wait it out, man. But that will do it for today's vlog. I'll probably pick this up back in the morning whenever I'm heading out to drive. If you enjoyed this portion so far, you know what to do, man. Until then,